I know I look like the work of the Hespers, but I promised I would do an fake eyelash tutorial soon. So I might as well do it now. I'm just in from college and I'm trying to avoid doing a big Spanish translation that I just really don't want to do. And yeah, so I said I'd do this, and I'm really kind of close to the camera for when I don't need to be. I found my Lord of the Rings CD! Oh, sorry, that was just a nerd moment. I couldn't find my Two Towers Part 1. Extended edition, I'll have you know. Those of you who don't know me, I'm a Lord of the Rings fanatic. Kind of sad, really. I've been obsessed since like 6th class, and one of my friends still. Fake eyelashes are proved to be quite difficult for a lot of people. I find them difficult myself. I don't wear them that often because I often think that my eye makeup is really dramatic anyways most of the time. Like I like to kind of go out there with eyeshadows and stuff. So often I think I'll end up looking like a drag if I try to put on a pair of fake eyelashes with it. So I tend to kind of avoid them anyways, unless I was wearing like bright lips maybe and then plain enough eyes. But I'll show you some of the ones I like to begin with. If you didn't know, which you probably do because I think most people know at this stage because they've been out for a while. Oh god, big shine. Penneys have these bad boys, these eyelashes. There's 5, yeah I can count. Eyelashes, sets, things, yeah. It's €8 I think, and like, but if you just want to play around with them, or if you're using them for Halloween and you want to double them up and make them look kind of crazy, you don't really want to be spending that much money on them. And with these, they're actually good enough quality, and you can use them a couple of times, which like getting 5 for 8 is really really good value. So I definitely recommend these anyways. That's the package. There's a shine coming from my window, sorry, but you get the idea. They're called Active, which is a weird name for eyelashes, to be honest. Illamasqua, and for some reason my camera likes to make everything that's black green. These are not green, these are black, okay? But they are friggin' class. Now, they were a bit too long for me, so I chopped, I think, the end off this, one of them off, or 2. And then I used them as a corner lash. So our Eylure ones are really good. These are probably the Glamour Night ones. I don't have a box for them or anything. Yeah, they're good as well, and they'd be around €8 I think as well. And I got these ones. I've shown them in my possibly last video or possibly next video. They're not actually in the packet. I think they're over in my room somewhere. I took them off the last night. These are if you're living in Galway, or I reckon if you have one of those salon supply stores near you, they should have them. This is Salon System. Do I say salon weird? Salon. Okay. These were €6, so that's good as well, and they are really really good quality. And the Eylure ones are good as well, but they're €8 I think, around that. I got these ages ago. Being stupid, I bought them thinking that, oh, that's class, like, you know, you can just stick them on for nights out, like at the corner of your eyes, and reuse them. But no, these ones are the individual ones from Eylure, and yeah, they're kind of like semi-permanent. You're supposed to put them in for, like, why don't I read packages? It just is really beyond me. I don't think I'll ever use these because you can't, when you, like, basically, like, when you put them in, they're supposed to be, like, you're not supposed to wear mascara with them or use makeup remover. And I was like, no, come on now, not using makeup remover for me is just a bit pushing things a bit far, like. So yeah, I will never probably use these. Like, I might just give them to someone. They're an example of a corner lash that I've done before. I'm gonna use my tweezers to show you, I think. Wait. Like that. So what you do is just put it on, like, okay, this is definitely going to fall off because there's no glue. Oh, it stayed on. Class. Yeah, you can see how it's a bit thicker at the edge. It does kind of like enhance your lashes at the outer edge, but obviously you'd be wearing eyeliner, so it wouldn't look that obvious that there's just a block of eyelash at the end. That's another thing. When you're wearing fake eyelashes, I would recommend this here, right? That's like a black, what do you call that, yoke? Like that part there, like the part that you put the glue on is black. You can get ones that are clear, so if it's clear I don't think you need the eyeliner as much, but because when they're black it does disguise them a bit when you put a bit of eyeliner, whether it's liquid eyeshadow or gel, you know, it does help them blend in a bit more, otherwise they could look a little weird. Yeah, so that's the first thing when you're wearing fake eyelashes, to put on a bit of eyeliner. Always put on your eyeshadow, do your eyebrows, do everything before you put on your eyelashes, because they should be the last thing you put on really, because the glue and it's messy, and you know, it's easier just to do them last. Yeah, what else do I have to say? Yeah, glue is the next thing. You often with these kind of packets get glue in them. You even get glue with the Penneys ones. Now apparently I haven't used the Penneys glue, but it's supposed to be kind of shite, to say, like, you know. The best ones to get is the Geo Lash glue, I don't know. You get that, I think you can get that in MAC, in Brown Thomas, but you can get it anywhere, I suppose. I don't know. I used to use Revlon. This one, I don't think they do it anymore. It was good at the time. One time I went out for Halloween and I put zips on my face, yeah, because you do that. And I used this glue and it kept the zips on all night, so that's why I think it's good. But it's, at this stage, it's like I've had it since last Halloween, so I suppose it is past its date. It's like a little brush like that, and I just thought it was so much handier, because I often find like the Duo one, it's like a squishy, squeezy kind of bottle, so you have to hold the lash like this and like squeeze the glue along. Like, it's not that hard, it's not like rocket science or anything, but I just thought having a brush was so much easier, and it's kind of like idiot proof because you have a better grip of the handle of it. But that's kind of dried up now, so I don't tend to put mascara on first, but some people do. I tend to put on after, because I feel like it blends into the eyelashes once the eyelashes are dry. But I will give a quick, I'm just going to do it on one eye because I'm going to take them off again, and I will show you how to do it. So I have the eyeliner on now. I did it quite thick because I want to use these eyelashes, and I think they're dramatic, so I might as well make the eyeliner dramatic. They also have quite a thick, why can't I think of the name? Strip? I think that's probably what it's called, the eyelash strip thing. I hope I get this in now. And I'm putting it on the top there. What I tend to do then is put a kind of a thicker blob on the outer edges, because they're always the little feckers that won't go down, and that they start coming up then, like during the night, and you just look like a creep. So there's just like a little bit extra on the outer edges. And the next tip of the day is to wait for the glue to go kind of tacky, so that could be like a minute or so. The worst thing you could do is, like, once you put the glue on, start sticking it in straight away, because the glue, it will be too like wet, and it'll like keep flying around your eye, and it'll just go everywhere and ruin your life. Well, not your life, but you know, it'll just ruin your life basically before you go out. Make sure, like as I said before, I have already chopped these so I know they will fit my eye. If it's your first time using a certain set of eyelashes, always just measure them out on your eye before you put any glue on. See if like they won't look like sometimes I see people and their eyelashes are out, like the line still is going out there, or it's going too far in, and it just looks ridiculous. Angle them kind of like that and look down into your mirror, and then place them down, and don't like go crazy and start like shoving them, so just like wait a second until you're happy with them where they're placed, and then push them down either side, kind of like wiggle them around a little bit. Once again, excuse the actual state of my nail varnish, it's disgusting, like it really is gross. Also, if your fingers start getting sticky, you can start shoving the tweezers in. The biggest part that you need to get down is the little corners, because especially that inner corner just tends to always feck up on me. Now, if you see white that is the glue, but it does dry clear. Or it should anyways. I already had mascara on today, so I'm not going to blend it in obviously, but like usually I'd wait another few minutes. I'm still waiting for this to dry. And I'd wait another few minutes and then put some mascara. Just like one coat of it would do. That glue should dry soon enough. But anyways, that is how to put on fake eyelashes. I really hope that helped. I'm not very good at explaining things, but I try. So yeah, it's actually really easy once you start getting the hang of it. That eyelash glue is still not dried in, it's really annoying. It dries clear though, so it's okay. Yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.